that's the thing, you buy a Kindle to buy less physical books, and then you end up buying more physical books because of how many books you find that you like on Kindle Unlimited. Besties, it's Keira. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video we're gonna be doing my September wrap-ups. I'm filming with my new camera. I did get a new camera, so hopefully guys you can hear me. Hopefully things are in focus. I really am not really sure, so kind of bear with me on that. I'm just gonna be talking about, I don't even know how many books I read this month. I read 6 books. I had 1 DNF, and I'm currently reading one that I think I will finish. I'm filming this on the last day of September, so I'm just going to include it in the wrap-up because I'll either finish it literally today or I'll finish it tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to follow all my socials down below, along my goodreads, my Amazon wish list, stuff like that. Will be linked down there if you want to check it out. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos by me. And let's just get right into it. First book that I guess I read, I DNF'd it, was Savored It by Tahara Dewitt. So this, I honestly just didn't like. I DNF'd it at page 192. I gave it a try. I think that's more than halfway. I honestly don't know, but I just couldn't do it. And it was just it was so boring. And the characters were so just blah, and their interactions were so surface level. There's no depth to them at all. I was really excited because it had a lot of the tropes that I liked. It was basically just small town country vibes, and I was so excited, and I ended up just not liking it. So alright, then the first book that I actually completed in the month of September was The Fake Out by Stephanie Archer. So this is the second book in the Vancouver Storm series, and the third book actually just came out, and I'm so excited about the 2 characters that follows. This is about Rory and Hazel, and it's basically a fake dating hockey romance. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. All I pretty much remember about this book is that he was so obsessed with her. He's been obsessed with her. It's kind of like Grumpy Sunshine, but not really because they're both grumpy, but she's more grumpy. Just love the boy obsessed trope. It does it every single time. I remember having a fun time. I love a hockey romance, and I definitely liked this one better than the first one. 4 out of 5 stars. Alright, next up I read a fantasy. I read The Veiled Kingdom by Holly Renee. This is about Naira, who basically is the king's daughter. She's basically, her whole life kind of been sheltered and kept away from the eyes of everybody, and she ends up escaping in this war situation that happened, and she's been living on the streets, kind of assassin style. One day she ends up running, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is it Darcy? Is it Darce? But he's the leader of some kind of rebellion group or whatever, and she's been hiding as a follower of them. It's kind of just their romance of her kind of being undercover as this rebellion girly. I don't remember much about this book. I gave it a 3 to 5 stars. I think it's marketed as enemies to lovers and all that stuff. I just don't remember liking necessarily the romance or how it became. I feel it was really quick, and it was just a lot of spice. It was interesting enough. It was just alright. Would have recommended it, I guess. But I do want to continue with the series. 3 out of 5 stars. Next book I kind of randomly just picked up on a whim. I feel I made my TBR for the month of September with the TBR jar. I think I read one of the books on that actual TBR. I DNF'd it. So, King of Pride by Anna Huang. This is the second book in the Kings of Sin series, or King of Sin series, whatever it is. I don't know, at this moment in time, I just really wanted a quick read. When in doubt, I just pick up an Anna Huang book because they're really easy, and they're just crazy, chaotic romance books. So yeah, this is about Kai Isabella, and basically Isabella works at the Valhalla, is that how you say it? The very expensive, luxurious club, and Kai is a member. And they kind of just spark up a romance. I could not tell you. The tension was there, I guess, and then they spark up a romance. But he's a CEO, and members are not allowed to date workers. It's a rule. Again, I really just don't remember much about this book. I gave it a 3 to 5 stars. It was fine. It was just quick and easy for me to read. I just didn't really feel my connection towards these characters or their story. I'm really excited actually for the 3rd and 4th book in the series. 3 out of 5 stars. Next up, I honestly forgot I read this book too. Stealing Home by Grace Riley. This is the third book in the Beyond the Play series, and I just don't think this series is for me. I just am not really liking any of the books. I gave this one a 2 out of 5 stars. It was way too long. It was just like so dragged out and like so much smut, which like, again, I don't mind me some spice. I enjoy reading it. It's fine. But this whole series is just like, it's just like smut. Like, basically it's about Sebastian and Mia, and Sebastian is a baseball player at this college, and Mia wants to do something with like planets and astrology, all that stuff. Basically just like have been hooking up, and then she kind of just like ghosted him, I guess, and he's not over it, and he's trying to get her back, but she doesn't want to, and it's kind of just like that back and forth for a little while. Then they get together, and it's just like she's still reluctant about all these things, and then it goes wrong, and then it's just like the end of the book. And I'm just like, I didn't really feel any connection to the characters, or the story, or the smut, or the anything. Like, the writing style is easy to get through, it's easy to read. I'm still debating if I want to read the last one because it's about the sister of the 3 brothers, and I think a hockey player. I might read it. I probably will not buy the physical copy unless I'm like literally absolutely obsessed with it. 2 out of 5 stars. Guys, you're not ready. You just did not see this coming. Yeah, I did in fact find the time this month to read A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. This is the last book that is out in the ACOTAR series. She's chunky. She is 750 pages chunky. I just like really wanted to pick up the series again. I just really wanted a fantasy, and when I'm in the mood to read a Sarah J. Maas book that is this long, I'm gonna read it. I ended up giving it a 4.25 out of 5 stars. I did really enjoy it, but like not the main characters that it followed. Not to sound rude, I just don't like Nesta or Cassian. Like, they're just like not characters that I want personally to read about. I just didn't want a whole 750 page book about them. I liked Cassian like a little bit more, I guess, at the end of this book, but I just can't stand Nesta. I'm sorry, like, this was supposed to be her journey of just like trying to find herself, grow, and try to fix herself, but like there was like too much time where she was kind of just being a bitch, and all of a sudden she just flipped the switch one day and was nice. And I'm like, if you're gonna make it this long, you gotta make some progress throughout the book. And I just didn't feel her progress until she flipped the switch and was all of a sudden nice. You get a lot, obviously, of Nesta and Cassian and them trying to work together to get her to be better, I guess. And you get the romance, obviously, which like I was fine with. I know that's the point of the book, but there is like another side plot that has to do with obviously something I don't want to spoil, but I wanted more of that. I felt like we got crumbs of it, and it was very descriptive at times, but I just kind of wanted more of that plot. And I'm giving it a 4.25 because I love this universe. I love these characters. I love this world. There's something about it that I'm so obsessed with, and I already want to just reread the whole entire series. So I think that's all my rant about it. Bittersweet to be done with the series, but I cannot wait for her to come out with more books, and then I have obviously Throne of Glass series to finish up, and then Crescent City to read. So I have plenty more Sarah J. Maas to read, but just done with this chapter for now. 4.25 out of 5 stars. This next book, I just like got so obsessed with country stuff, everything. Y'all know me. I love me some country vibes, some cowboy vibes. I need a cowboy romance. I need it like I need air. That's the thing, you buy a Kindle to buy less physical books, and then you end up buying more physical books because of how many books you find that you like on Kindle Unlimited. I ended up picking up a book called Homebound by Meredith Trapp. Look at this cover. Are you kidding? Look at this cover. It's so cute. I'm obsessed with it. It's about Wyatt and Dakota, and basically Dakota is like a bull rider. She wants to be a professional bull rider, and Wyatt is her, I guess, childhood best friend. He like left a couple years ago and kind of just broke contact with her, and then is finally coming back to the small town for the summer, and they kind of reconnect, and basically his whole mission is to come back and make her fall in love with him. Like, he has been obsessed with her since the first day he met her, and he's like, no, I am not leaving without you being in love with me. And I just think that is so cute. That's the whole entire plot. He's also a single dad, which I ate that up. You all know I love a single dad. I ended up giving it 4 to 5 stars. I loved the country vibes. Vibes 10 out of 10. I need more books with vibes like this. I loved Wyatt. I thought he was very cute, just really stuck through with trying to get her to be in love with him and see like, hey, I am serious about this. We're not kids anymore. So I so recommend, guys. Like, it was cute, fun, spicy little romance. Obsessed with this. 4 to 5 stars. Definitely recommend. Alright, and this last book, I'm technically, like I said, still reading. I'm reading it for a video that will be out next week, if you guys want to check that out. Daydream by Hannah Grace. This is the 3rd book in the Maple Hill series. This is Henry's story. Basically, he befriends this girl named Hallie, who helps him with his schoolwork and stuff. Kind of like a friends to lovers situation. So far, it's just alright. It's sweet. It's alright. It's nothing like I'm super obsessed with. It just feels a little different from Hannah Grace's other books. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's just like the tension is not as tensiony and the spice is not as spicy as her other books. I just like don't love Friends to Lovers. And if I finish it before this video is over, I will put my rating somewhere. Last book for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I honestly didn't think I read that many books in the month of September. Make sure to follow all my socials down below along with my Goodreads and so much stuff like that is linked down there if you want to check it out. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos maybe. And I will see you guys next week for another video.